Hey YouTube, and welcome back to my channel. If you haven't already, like, subscribe, and hit that bell notification for more content from moi. Also, don't forget to leave a comment. Tell me how your day was. Now, this video has been long overdue. This is my 2-month update, and I say this as I am almost getting close to my 3-month update. A lot has changed. A lot has changed within my hair. Well, nothing's really changed within my hair, but a lot has changed within this journey of mine. My lock consultant, my sister lock consultant, fired me. This is no easy thing to talk about, and to my knowledge, I did absolutely nothing. And I think that maybe it was just we were all having a bad day, maybe, or more so she was having a bad day. But either way, it happened, and I had to make up for it. And with that being said, I ended up going to my stepmom, and she is a trainee as well. And she ended up retightening my hair for my 2nd month. And I get it. Like, I know, excuse me if you see makeup on my hands, but I just did a YouTube tutorial. I don't know which one y'all gonna get first, but you gonna get it. But yeah, I don't like how it happened again. And the fact that this is my 2nd retie and we already bumping heads, to me, I would have never, thought that would happen. And it is kind of embarrassing to even come on here and say that this is a part of my journey. This is what happened. But I'll get into that in a little bit. So about my hair, I have it pinned up. Hopefully it doesn't look too bad because I really didn't spritz it. Being in the house like all day, I really don't do anything to my hair but take my bonnet off, spray during video conferences, and put that bonnet right back on. But today I felt cute, and I said, okay, I'm just going to do something a little bit different and pin my hair up. So that's what I did. And yeah, my hair to me is growing. I can see, as I pull it, that, the length is coming in, especially in the back. She said that there was really no slippage, and that whatever I'm doing, I need to continue to do, except for my washing routine. Now, if you remember in my last video, I stated that I was going to only wash my hair once that month. Well, that was bad because there's buildup in the back of my hair, and it's going to be hard to get it out. She's either going to have to comb it out, or we're just going to have to do a soak when it's time to do a soak, and that's a year or so, or whenever my hair decides to lock. So I went for my retie on March 15th, and it took her approximately 3.5 hours, give or take, to complete the full retie. I can tell now that I do have some slippage in the back, like in this corner, and that's where I sleep. And I noticed that right now I am sweating an awful lot in my sleep. I don't know if it's due to stress or, all this worrying that I'm doing, around this pandemic. But I felt slightly, a little bit of a slippage thing going on. Not so much on this side. And I sleep on this side. So again, in my mind, it's a little bit of slippage. She said everything looks good, no gaps, no holes, no real slippage except for the back area, and the back area problem as well with the buildup. But overall, it looked good. She also she also took and oiled my scalp. I left feeling so refreshed in that place. Like, I left just feeling like a brand new woman, and my scalp had like a new lease on it. Like, walking out of my last consultant, she would spray down my hair with her special spray. But at the end of the day, or not even at the end of the day, about 20 minutes later, I'm back feeling dry. So I would constantly feel like I would have to, spray my hair around the edge part or the perimeter part of my head because it just felt so tight and I didn't like that feeling. But again, overall, I like, my hair. I don't see anything majorly different, and I still like what my last consultant did. There's no shade to this at all. At all. And with that being said, I'm going to tell you guys what happened. So, in the DC area, I don't want to say it's not a lot of consultants. It is, but I chose to go to a trainee. I went to this young lady because she was locally available to me. I don't drive, so I want to be able to get on Metro and get to her, or get in an Uber and get to her, and it still be somewhat cheap. During our consultation, I thought we were vibing. During my installation, again, thought we were vibing. We had, some good combos going, and I just thought that she was like a real dope woman, like a real dope black woman. And I still do. I just thought she was like real dope. She came over, got her makeup done. I did her lash extensions. Again, I thought we were real life vibing. Then it went to a whole nother level when so I have a coworker who cut her locks around the same time as I did. She wanted to go get Sisterlocks as well. However, I beat her to the punch, basically. I went and got my Sisterlocks done, and she was feeling it, and she ended up going to my consultant for a consultation. She previously was supposed to go to a consultation when I went to my consultation, but she didn't for some reason. I don't know why. Again, I don't really talk to this coworker. We're not like tight or cool. We're just like friendly because we work together. She saw that my hair was done, and she said, "Oh, okay, let me go set up for my consultation." And she did. To my understanding, she paid for her consultation, went to the consultation, got her Sisterlocks in, and she was given a approximate date or an estimate date for the month of March. She was told to, again, this is what my coworker told me, she was supposed to come in during 2 weeks before the estimated date to come in and see how the test locks were because her hair was really soft. I really didn't ask that consultant. She's not my consultant anymore. I really didn't ask that consultant about my coworker for the fact that it's really none of my business. The only thing I asked was, are you going to do her locks? She said, yeah. We snipped that conversation at that. We really didn't have a real conversation about her, and vice versa. My coworker, we really didn't have a conversation about the lock consultant. She asked me where I went, and that's just about it to the extent of how much we talked about her. Fast forward, I text her around the beginning of March asking how much was my retie. Again, my first retie was free. My second retie is not free. So I wanted to know basically how much I was going to be putting up for my monthly, fees, and how much I would be spending with her. And in my mind, I thought it was $100. I, for the life of me, couldn't find the contract. I couldn't find anything that stated how much her reties were. So I just was like, okay, let me hit her up. I hit her up, and she answered me right away. I hit her up via text. I asked her how much it was. She gave me the price. Turn around, my coworker then comes to me and says, "Hey, can you give me your lock lady's number?" I was doing something during that time, and I said, "Oh, I'm gonna give it to you in a second." A whole hour then ran by, and I forgot that I needed to give it to her, and she yelled out to me that she didn't need it. Now, mind you, this is how my office is set up. It's like a big wide open space, but you have like 4 like desk in one square, then it's a partition, and then another 4 partition, and another 2. She's on the other side of that partition. So me being lazy like I am, and she, we work in an IP law firm, we like really have to sit and do our work because we're, due date driven, and we just have to be glued to our desk basically. So I didn't get up and talk to her. So when she yelled over the partition and said she got it, I was like, oh, okay, cool, you got it. The next day or so, she came to me. She's like, hey, have you hit up the law consultant lately? And I said, yes. I hit her up the day before asking how much my reties were. And she was like, oh, okay. Well, she hasn't hit me back yet. I said, well, how did you, hit her up? And she was like, oh, I called her. I said, oh, no. Don't call her because she's always busy. Like, give her, a text and she'll answer the text, but she may not be able to answer a call. And she was like, oh, okay, well, I'm a text her. To my knowledge, she texted her. That evening, she tells me, hey, Tamika, do you mind texting her for me and asking her to get in touch with me because, she didn't hit me back from the text message either. And I was like, that's not like her. Like, I'm giving her the props that's needed. Like, I'm like, that's not like her. Let me reach out to her and see. So I send her a text message, and I'm basically saying, let me actually tell you guys what was said. I have my laptop here, so I can't read. So the conversation went like this. So on March 2nd, I said, good morning. How are you? How much are my reties? She says, good morning, $120. I said, thank you. She liked or loved my comment or my reply of thank you. On the 4th, I hit her up and saying, hi, I hope all is well. I'm sorry to keep bothering you, but I believe Ebony, which is my coworker, is trying to get in touch with you. Would you like me to send her your phone number? She replies back, I spoke to Ebony less than 24 hours ago. This is very unprofessional. You guys did this yesterday as well. What's going on? Now, I just told you what date I hit her up on. That was the 2nd. Now, I'm now hitting her up on the 4th. So one is, this is very unprofessional. I'm like, wait, hold up. What's unprofessional? This isn't my profession. And I'm very respectful. Me hitting you up the way I did, hi, I hope all is well. I'm sorry to keep bothering you. Meaning, I hit her up the day before asking about, how much a retie was. I know her time is her money. I know how it feels to have a business and want to not have to be on your phone telling people, oh yeah, my price is this or I'm this or that and that. Like, I know how that feels. So saying that I'm unprofessional, no sis, you are being unprofessional. And I'm just going to say it like that. No shade. Then when she asked, well, what was going on? So I said, I apologize. However, Ebony just called me and asked if I could reach out to you. She stated that she called you and that you never contacted her back. If that is or was the case, my text message could have been ignored. Now, mind y'all, I am like really annoyed at this by this time. Like, I gave you this person, I referred this person to you. By all means, I'm having the faith, I have faith in you. I hate to see that glowy effect from the ring light. I referred this person to you, and I put my faith in you to be able to deliver the work that you gave me to this person. So now that it's not being reciprocated, I'm kind of feeling bad because I'm like, damn, I referred you to her. Like, if I knew that was the case, I would have told you to go to my stepmom, or I would have told you to go to somewhere else that, didn't involve her, because again, I didn't think that it was going to be like that. Now, again, finishing my statement, I'm going to go back and reread it. I apologize. However, let's reread hers. She says to me, after I said, hi, I hope all is well. I'm sorry to keep backtracking, but I want y'all to get this. I said, hi, I hope all is well. I'm sorry to keep bothering you, but I believe Ebony is trying to get in touch with you. Would you like me to send you her phone number? She goes, I spoke to Ebony less than 24 hours ago. This is very unprofessional. You guys did this yesterday as well. What's going on? I then replied, I apologize. However, Ebony just called me and asked if I could reach out to you. She stated that she called you and that you never contacted her back. If that is or was the case, my text message could have been ignored. My question, in quotations, or in parentheses, text message yesterday was only for me, as I didn't know she was contacting you, as I gave her your number ages ago. Again, I sent that text message to her in a second, asking about a retie. She goes, I understand at this time I would not like, she says, I understand at this time I would, I don't know what just happened. She goes, I understand at this time I would not like to continue maintaining your Sisterlocks. I wish you much success in your Sisterlock journey. Have a great evening. I say you too. Where is it for me asking how much a retie is and asking you to hit up my coworker who I've referred you to then you saying I just don't want to do your locks? Now that's cool with me, because now I'm going to someone who is a family member. I get to see my dad, my stepmom, my family more so than I did before. And I love that. That's a blessing. And now, I am paying a little bit less because, again, this is my family member. But I was out here pushing for this person. I was real live pushing for this person. I'm walking in the grocery stores, Target, going out places, and people asking me, how is my hair? Oh, my hair is pretty, and this is that and the third. Her name is this. Pulling up her Instagram page saying, oh yeah, follow her. She's real good. She's real good. To getting this. And now I'm like, I don't even want to even push anybody there. I don't even want to say you started my locks, because at the end of the day, like, that's bad. That's bad. And then on top of that, I don't want that to be a thing of my journey to say, oh, I got my lock started, but now this person is now, doing it. Like, really? Really, my sister? Either way, again, no shade. And this video is long enough, but that's what happened. And by all means, I am blessed. I feel that this was a good decision. I'm happy that it was done because, again, I get to see my dad. I get to see my stepmom. I get to see my family more so often than what I did before. And my hair looks great. And yeah, so I'm good on this. But I just feel bad for my coworker that she had to go through that. And now she's, back on the drawing board, finding someone to do her hair. And it's just, it was just too much. Too much, honey. But again, as they say, life goes on. Now, with that said, I thank you guys for watching. And I hope that you guys continue to stay blessed and to continue to stay safe out here. Again, with this pandemic, it's just, we're going to overcome this. So yeah, see y'all on the flip side. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that bell notification. And don't forget to leave a comment. Tell me how your day was. Or tell me if you had an experience like this before. Like, let me know. Bye.